Hola, amigos. Me llamo Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community Newspapers.
I think you just ran away half of our four viewers. Brad and I am Mark Hader. I happen to teach cheerleading. I'm a cheerleading instructor at W. Bush Elementary in Colorado.
Absolutely. And this week we go south of the border. And I mean way south of the border. We go to El Restaurante.
No, it's El Sabroso Resteraunte, but
right.
a sombrero is a hat.
Yes.
And you know what Sabroso is, don't you, Brad?
It's tasty,
It's
Mark.
tasty. It means tasty and delicious. So this is the delicious restaurant, El Sabroso Restaurante.
Absolutely. And it's also a pupuseria.
Get out of the city, Brad.
I wish I would have before I went and tried a
that's one of the-
pupuseria. Let me tell you. A pupusa. What is a pupusa, Mark? Tell me what it
I'll
is.
tell you what a pupusa is. It's one of these things, Brad, and you don't agree with me here. You didn't agree with me in the restaurant, but it's like a thin pancake with a stuffing in it that's not...
I agree with everything except it's a thick pancake with a bunch of stuff in it.
No, it's a thick tortilla, but it's not a
well,
thick
whatever.
pancake.
A pupusa is apparently the national dish of San Salvador or Salvador or wherever the heck this is, and they put in a mixture of meats, veggies, cheeses, and they serve it. That is a meat,
And
yes.
pork.
They serve it on a platter and they bring it over to your table because you got to walk up to the restaurant, you walk in, you go to the counter, you place your order, and then you go sit down and wonder if they're going to forget about you or bring you your food.
It's rather slow, fast food, but
it is.
the owner, Brad, nicest guy
Nicest guy in the world.
He'd
Absolutely.
recommend stuff, tell you
Muchacho.
stuff.
Absolutely.
In
Amigo.
fact, he recommended I get 2 of those pupusas and a taco, and the pupusas have a coleslaw that goes on to it. That is, Brad, I think it's a...
the nastiest stuff that ever
Brad,
hit a jar.
come on.
Oh, please.
It's a taste that...
They bring a big old jar of this nasty-looking coleslaw that's got some sort of phlegmatic yellow stuff in it, and they didn't bring a utensil, and you're supposed to dump... He kept telling us to dump it on top of the pupusa.
May I translate that for them out there?
Please
It's an
do.
acquired taste.
Oh, please.
One
Yes.
that I haven't acquired yet.
No.
A little strange.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little strange, and I suggest, a little bit goes a long way,
Yeah.
out the door. But don't try that. Stick with pupusa. And you ought to go there just to try international. I mean, how many of you are on your way to El Salvador? You heading that way? No, I don't
next
think so.
Monday, but, you need to embrace a new culture. And El Salvador, I think the capital is San Salvador down there. Nice people. They've been through a lot too, Brad.
I'm sure they have, but with that food, that's a lot they're going through right now.
You got something very
well.
good.
They also, in addition to this unique ethnic food that you should embrace at all times, they also have standard American fare. You can get grilled chicken breasts, hamburgers, hot dogs, all sorts of things for people who don't have an international flair for dining. Yes,
Brad, what I
about
like
it?
on their menu on the back, it says other stuff.
Other stuff.
And it's got a hot dog, chili with crackers, Brad. Why
Yeah,
didn't I say that?
absolutely. They can serve just about every palate-pleasing menu
They got
item
it.
you can think of. It's a great place to go. It's located right across the street from Conroe High School.
Right over
So
there.
it's easily accessible. It's in the middle of Conroe. If you can't go to El Salvador, you might as well go to this place.
Let me say this: the food was very reasonably priced. You got a lot of stuff, cheap drinks, $1. Who gives you drinks for $1?
I don't know. Not many people, but if you're going to eat a pupusa, you're going to need a
How
drink
about
for $1.
desserts? Do you remember the desserts? Oh yeah,
They didn't have any desserts.
They had
but
cold drinks, is what he said.
They had pupusas.
pupusas.
And lots of them.
Anyway, all in all, I'd like to give this place a good chance because it's been 2 other places. It's been a Denny's and it's also been a Rockin' Jay's, and now it's La Rosa's,
Well,
La Rosa's
There you
Sabroso.
go. Absolutely. It's a good place. You need to go and try it. You need to try some Salvadorian cuisine in Conroe. So go by and check it out.
Really.
I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community
Mark
Newspapers.
Hader, columnist for The Courier and The Villager.
Until next time, bon appetit.